Well, well, well.
Hello.
Another Wednesday, and where have you been? Well, the answer is here, and thank you.
And that's not muted yet.
Although, it does go along with the conversation of my headset wasn't working, and I wouldn't have known if we were having audio.
That's right. We know we have successfully tested the audio. Huzzah.
Huzzah! And now to mute it so I may never have to hear mine own voice again.
I have bad news for you.
What?
When we're done with this, there are still episodes that we have to record for ReCore.
Oh, well,
So we'll still go out.
that's no problem.
Oh, right, because you don't have to watch those until I sit you down and hold your eyelids open and play Beethoven.
No, God, no. Vladdy made me watch. Vladdy's family and I watched that movie together, and I'm literally sitting there like everyone's like very calmly like taking in what's going on. And I'm literally like, this is not okay. Why is everyone so okay with this?
Stanley Kubrick is art. Stanley Kubrick is messed up.
It's art. So welcome everyone to the Weekend Wednesday. We are here live at the Insane Game Studio.
And I'm going to point the mic a little more towards us rather than at the porg.
Voter, if you could find your wonderful product, our plug of the stream, hashtag plug of the stream. I'm going to try to come up with a bunch of hashtags so that I can start putting these up.
And be utterly obnoxious.
Oh, yes. Because after last night's sponsor, or hashtag official, unofficial, hashtag sponsor of the stream, which, by the way, I'm going to start just doing. Wait, we'll get to that.
Okay. That was just a question mark in the form of a paper bag.
So, speaking of the Insane Game Studio, if you haven't been to the store lately, make sure you come on down. We are having a bonanza of a sale on the 5-star Funko products. Mine here happens to be the Moonwalker from Fortnite, a popular skin, and it comes with one of the Moonwalker axe and a Chug Jug little accessory that if you open it, you can play with it and do that other. And we're selling these for $4.99. Boater, you can't shake a stick at that. Boater, what do you have there?
Well, you asked if I wanted to hold something from Fortnite or from Stranger Things, and I said I have no familiarity with Stranger Things, and I have a lot of familiarity with Fortnite. So hand me the Stranger Things one. And with that, I have Dustin from Stranger Things, who I know nothing about, but it's not Fortnite, so it's a superior product. Come and spend your $4.99 plus tax right here at Insane Games.
Exactly. And now that we have plugged the Insane Game Studio,
Hold this for me. Thank you.
we are also joined on stream by Almost Life-Size Porg. Almost Life-Size.
That will probably actually fetch you a higher price at a restaurant because it's immature, whatever, rather than like a full-grown turkey.
Yeah.
A little gobbler.
It's almost to scale, and it was traded into the store, and it can in fact be yours to bring home. You just need to come to the store at the Wilton Mall and purchase it. Almost Life-Size Porg. And so tonight's stream. Firstly, thank you for being on, Voter.
Yes, thank you for having me. As always,
I put a challenge to Voter to help me out, and I asked him to find me a funny colored Mountain Dew. And so Voter brought, and I don't know if any of you guys have had this, and please ring in if you have, Mountain Dew Pitch Black. I've never had it. Oh my God, there's Brett behind me. Happy birthday, dude! I've never had Mountain Dew Pitch Black, and so this is going to be a first taste of. I've tasted this flavor before. I really have.
Is it like grape soda with extra grape food coloring?
Yeah.
Because it has a very slight purple tinge.
Yep, it's almost exactly what it is.
Kind of like this dye when I rinsed it out of my hair. I dyed my hair black for a photo shoot that I did that I should be able to post on Twitter very soon, twitter.com/photobug. Dyed my hair black for that, and like the entire time it's just like temporary dye, so it comes out like blue and purple in the bathtub when I'm like trying to get it Not great. And then of course we're walking to the shoot a couple days ago, and everyone's looking at my head and being like, "Butter, it's green." Like, what do you mean it's green? It's green colored black. Like, what? I mean, like not this green, but still.
That's funny.
But yeah, like that's the color of that. Is that black tinged with purple? Yeah.
It's just so purple that it light can't escape through it.
It's Mountain Dew grape soda with extra food coloring.
Sugar, and it's delicious. And so tonight,
I already had a couple sodas today, so.
Official, unofficial hashtag sponsor of the Weekend Wednesday this week is in fact going back out once again to Burger King. Have it your way, where Boder and I will be having fine original chicken sandwiches and fries. Shout out in chat if you have a favorite Burger King product. Oh God. It was very violent French fry. Let's look at the instant replay.
I'm just remembering when we did when we got the donation during Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion. I just shoved the cheese in your mouth.
All the cheese.
It wasn't like, all right, you have to eat the rest of this. It's no, you have to eat all of this now. One block, off you go. I think I would have to take like this entire fry thing and just jam it into your mouth like you were a horse with the feed bag.
If you donate $500, Boder can force feed me something out of that bag. But
I have 12 cents.
Doesn't count. And don't you group share it.
Does 12 cents buy me the chance to force feed you one more fry?
If everyone donates $1, it'll only need 500 people to donate $1. So we're going to be playing some more ReCore live here on the Weekend Wednesday.
Last time that we played, we got to the number of cores that we need to go into the first floor of Eden Tower. But we looked it up afterwards. I think we had like 35. I think we need 48. And you can double check that number.
Yes.
In order to go all the way through. And the last thing I want to do is to start another recording session. Pre-record to go up on YouTube. And, excuse me. And have to, stop in the middle of that and go get more cores. So we'll just do all of it right now and yell at the game some more live without worrying about me needing to start top camera.
Yeah.
So with that said, Dave's controller is connected via Copilot as always. So Dave will be switching my gun colors for me.
The Xbox said it too. So
that loading screen is going to take a while, so I'm going to use that to switch over to
thank you.
Full screen.
I really appreciate that now that the Weekend Wednesday.
What? Cool. 0.44% of people have completed the stockpile search dungeon, and we didn't actually get the achievement until today.
Oh, because you weren't connected to Xbox Live.
Yeah,
when we did it.
I haven't started the game since the last time that we played ReCore on the Weekend Wednesday, which was end of April, beginning of May.
Ooh, question from chat. What's everyone's favorite 2019 game so far? Ooh. You out there, make sure you butter up your answers, because I have to think about what games came out in 2019 that I'm currently playing.
I'm not like games. I barely have time for game playing right now because unfortunately, paying work that has taken forever. So the most I can say is, well, I'm really looking forward to playing the Washington DLC for American Truck Simulator. Like literally, that's it.
I have to say, mine, without any hesitation, is Days Gone. Love that game.
Oh God, yeah.
Do not even an iota regret buying it day of release for $60. There is everything to love about that game and nothing not to like about it. Flighty 93, mine's Cadence of Hyrule.
Nice.
Flighty, you will have to, if you don't mind in the future, text me. I kind of want to buy that game, but I never see anyone play it, and so I don't know if the control scheme would actually work for what I'm thinking and how I want to play.
Oh wait, hold on. I can send in. Hold on, I'm back. Mac, you're not Mac's usual body. You have a laser beam attached to your face.
Wow, that is still a very powerful laser beam.
I'm fine with the laser beam. Keep it up, bro. All right. So what do we want to do? Where are we? What are things? I haven't played this game in 2 months. Okay, so there is.
You know, Vladdy, I have not played Crypt of the Necrodancer. However, I did receive a glowing recommendation of it from a random customer, and also Jim Sterling on YouTube. And Jim Sterling usually doesn't like a lot of things, especially concept games. He's usually not the biggest fan of that.
What do you mean about concept games? Like, what are some other examples? How do you define that?
Games whose mechanics are lending to a different like style of play. So, you know, Cadence of the Necromancer is it's a dungeon crawler, but it's a beat game.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, like, all genres are concept games until they're successful.
that is
a
very
new
true.
genre. You know, Guitar Hero was a concept game. Oh shoot, there's someone else. Help! I guess not help. Just that's not what I'm looking for. What's my dash? What's my dash? I don't know what dash is. B is dash. Hooray! I have no health. Let's get that back. Okay, cool. Yeah, like Guitar Hero was a concept game.
Yes.
You know, so like being against like just that kind of thing is a little disingenuous. I mean, I get that. It's like, oh, this is a very different way of doing play. Is it a gimmick or is it actually trailblazing in a meaningful way? So I guess what you're saying is he's against gimmicks.
Yeah. 45 is the number we need to beat the story.
Okay.
And 75 would allow us to access every single dungeon.
Well, I don't care about that. When the story's done, I'm absolutely done with this game.
But Boater, so many people have enjoyed the story, and so therefore had to
Have they?
played the.
Hey, Seth leveled up. Good for him. Stop with the fire.
If you're unsure about Crypt of the Necromancer, I'd buy Crypt. It's usually on sale for $2. $2 is sold.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow. No, like I don't keep up on games that much. Like, I don't work in a video game store anymore, and it's not my primary.
Then let me ask you this: E3 has passed.
Yep.
And we did discuss this last week on the Weekend Wednesday. So for those of you out there, do hold on to your answers. And if you thought, well, I really wished I had answered it this way this time, here's your shot. I know I was really excited, and to be honest, the thing that caught my most attention and really is holding my heart from E3, and only the thing I heard about only through E3 was that Animal Crossing is delayed another year. But I'm really excited for it because it means that Nintendo is doing what Nintendo does best.
Yeah,
It's not ready, and we're not putting it out.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that's actually really great. Same with like when the Sonic movie got pushed back. They're like, all right, we're gonna redo Sonic, but we're gonna keep the same release date. Ooh, everyone actually cares about the visual effects artist now. So I guess we're gonna push it back so that they don't die. So I like that increasingly studios are open to. Oh my god! I want to like extract and Mac just wrecks them.
I have also enjoyed that there's a lot of studios coming out of the woodwork that
and saying we're against crunch. CD Projekt Red has stated that they're going to be really against crunch on Cyberpunk 2077, which was my I wasn't watching stuff at E3 at all, but oh my god, do I want Cyberpunk 2077 in my life yesterday.
So I enjoy, speaking of Cyberpunk 2077 and the things that are linked to it, I enjoy always that Keanu Reeves has no concept of his celebrity and is always surprised by the fact that people like him a lot. Every time.
I watched that announcement and it was the most painful thing. Because they did the bring out a celebrity or someone involved in the game, but that isn't a games person to talk about the game. And he was like, and the best part of that was when he was being a people person.
Yeah.
When someone said, "You're amazing," and he just immediately turned around, "You're amazing," or whatever it was.
Because he's not a games person, and so
he's a people person.
Yeah.
So, and so, like, he was like, "All right. Cyberpunk 2077, CD Projekt Red." We're like, okay, you're just saying words.
Yep.
Ow.
I bet that was a script they gave. Because you can kind of see where like they're like,
yeah, like I can see
here's 6 bullet points, get through those. Like,
yeah, like I could see that, but I mean, so some people can go out there and just say names like that, and Keanu Reeves is not really like, you can tell that he was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Again, until that moment, that he was supremely comfortable interacting with his fans and his people. But even before Keanu Reeves was announced as being involved, anything like that, I was still super excited for Cyberpunk 2077 when it was announced last year, because it's my genre. Cyberpunk, oh my god, sign me up. I recently redid the displays at the store, and for the sci-fi section, and I have a Cyberpunk display. So it's a genre I enjoy, and it looks like it's going to be gorgeous. It seems like the gameplay is going to be great. We'll see. Storm Imminent. Oh, I forgot about this garbage. There's a prismatic core around here somewhere, but it's like...
This poor kid. Is it up?
I don't see how, but sure, we'll go up.
Or is it down in that cave?
This poor game, he says, as though the game deserves pity.
I really gotta say though, like this game, because I like decided, I was like, well, our YouTube
Nope,
thing.
it's not up because they put their invisible wall radiation bullshit in there.
What about to the left? There was a cave.
In here?
Yeah, is it not a cave?
No.
Ooh.
Nope, it's just a distraction. Yeah, so Cyberpunk 27 is blah blah blah. November, December, it is announced as a 2019 game. Son of a birch. Okay, so it's not up. Okay, alright, I'm not looking for that one. Where do we want to go next?
Oh look.
No, that's just the mark for shifting sands. The core is over this away. Oh, the Animal Crossing 2 is my favorite from E3.
Oh, there was a thing.
Oh, that's it. That's the core. That's our core.
Wow, Mac, they knocked it over.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt. All right, got the core. Oh my god. You're dang fries. Official, unofficial.
You found the thing, says Nightwing. You are not wrong. We definitely did find the thing.
Greetings, Nightwing. How you doing? Cool. We got that thing. There's another one in Armory Flux, but we'd have to complete it with a time limit to do that. I don't care. I couldn't care less. There's a core chilling over here. Okay, so let's go to. Hold on. I don't need to go back to Violet for fast travel.
Vladdy complimenting your core grabbing. Thank you.
So I was gonna say at one point, like, I don't work in video games anymore, but I work at a bookstore instead. So, like, at this point, I know more about some of the book releases coming out than I know about video games, which is fine. I'm actually really excited for some of the books that are coming out this year. I just finished doing a photo shoot for one called Gideon the Ninth. That shoot, again, I mentioned that I did the photo shoot, dyed the hair, everything like that. Should be coming out soon. Oh wow, that hurt when that shield broke open. And then meanwhile, I think that's the prismatic core and that little worm thing over there. Yep. But like a book that's coming out in September, as a bookseller, I get advanced copies of books. So there's a fair amount of 2019 books that I'm excited for. I finished reading a book that came out on my birthday called The Chain Across the Dawn that I really enjoyed by Drew Williams. It's a sequel to his debut book. Get back here, you little punk. It's a sequel to his debut. Hey, don't hurt me. Didn't expect Betty. Where's the other? There's one left. Damn it.
It's really trying to bug her off.
But I enjoyed the sequel, Chain Across the Dawn, better than the original, which was, there it is. Boop, dropped it, get the core.
So there's 80 of those just in. Examine object? We've been collecting those things for months. We know what it is.
Stars Now Unclaimed, that was the name of the first book, but it came out last August. So again, like, because it's my job, because I am a bookseller, like, full time, I know books that come out, so I'm familiar with that medium. And so, like, nothing against video games. I'm sad that I don't know video games as well as I once did, but we're gonna fast travel. I just know that I know books better than video games. Which is weird because, like, my online persona is all playing video games. I used to review video games for a friend's blog. Ever since I started as a bookseller, I've just written about books. I haven't done a single dang thing on video games in the past year, but I've written a number of book reviews and other articles.
Vladdy brings up a very good point.
Weird how? Because games have always gone through weird spots. I'm curious what you mean in the current moment of weirdness. Like, for me, it's the weird thing for me is with consoles, no longer just here it is for 6 years, 7 years, and then here's the next one.
Yeah.
You know, it was one thing when it was PS2 and PS2 Slim. They were mechanically the same console. They could play the same things. PS3 started to throw that off because you would have different backwards compatibility stuff depending on which level of PS3 you got right at the start.
Yep.
Whether it was a 60 gig that would play PS2 games or whatever. And, you know, they did the PS3 Slim and they did the Xbox 360S. And now, like, PS4, straight up PS4 Pro is a mechanical improvement over the original PS4. And that's just, I still don't get how, like, it's a PS5 with 100% backwards compatibility.
Yep.
And according to my old way of thinking. So that's what throws me about video games nowadays. What is that thing? Is it just a random shiny thing, or is it important? We better look it over and see if it's the same thing we found already. It's weird because a lot of the news is based on how bad every company is, and most of the games are just sequels to each other. That's not unique to video games. I'm not saying you're wrong. You are 100% right. But that's not unique to video games. We're seeing that a lot in movies too. I mentioned Sonic. I'm looking at the mic as though you're there rather than looking through a camera.
Good. I'm happy because I do that all the time.
But like with Sonic, it's just an example of people are being aware of how the sausage is made, and they don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
People want better working conditions for game designers because of the awful crunch that CD Projekt Red is known for, that they've had to come out really hard on saying that it won't be a thing for Cyberpunk. And plenty of other companies besides. People are aware of the awful stuff that publishers do, increasingly now more than ever. And to go to sequels, yes, I'll say Sonic the Hedgehog isn't a sequel, but it is an adaptation of a pre-existing IP, intellectual property. I cannot see the BTX posters from here, but I'm going to bet at least 80% of those are sequels, prequels, reboots, adaptations, etc. So lack of originality in the source material is also not endemic to video games. It is entertainment at large. And again, quite disappointing.
I look forward to, and don't hard quote me on this, folks, but in 5-10 years, thank you. In 5-10 years,
Greeny.
When the popular culture in video games changes again from online multiplayer back to single player focus.
You're positive that's the thing that's going to happen?
I think it will. I think that they're going to figure out a way to monetize on an individual basis almost as successfully as the Battle Royale concept does now. And I think in 5 to 10 years, we're going to have a lot more single player games coming out.
But because you say that it'll happen because they'll figure out how to monetize it, is the absolute wrong reason for it, and that has me nervous too.
I mean,
like, not single.
It's the wrong reason for it, but it's why the companies will do it.
Well, then get to work figuring out how to monetize couch co-op, for God's sake. After the backlash over there being zero multiplayer in Halo 5, I think, is Halo 6 the next Halo game that 343 is putting out, or is it a spin-off?
It's not called Halo 6. It's called, like, Halo Infinity or
right,
something.
Halo Infinity, yeah. Which is that a sequel to 5? Do we know?
It looks like
it is. That would be annoying if it's part of the trilogy, the 4, 5, 6 trilogy, but not numbered 6. Like, Reach was a spin-off. I almost said Infinity War. If Infinity is a spin-off, then great. But yes, you're right. It's Infinity, and Microsoft came out and said, "How about that local multiplayer, guys?" And we're like, "Okay, you don't get applause for doing the right thing."
Yeah.
But thank you. Is it at the top of the tower? Or is some beastie gonna pop out of the sand at me? Beastie! Oh no, that's not a prismatic core beastie. Oh, come on. I just dodged into the wall.
That thing is so unhappy.
Well, good. I'm unhappy.
And now it's so dead.
I don't want to follow it in those footsteps. Whoa.
pony. Cool 9 Jets. Oh, come on.
As an aware for you guys out there, next weekend Wednesday, there is large potential of it being an Overwatch stream.
Nice.
Amp Slayer,
Don't
if
hurt
you're
me.
out there.
Don't hurt me! Yeah.
Amp Slayer, Noodler, Canoodler, Kid Icarus, Penguin, Mr. Wet, and Kaio666. If you are out there, and if you are listening, and if you've heard this, all hands on for next stream. I'm calling a friend. His Twitter, his online handle is GF Pyropower, but he is my friend Matt, and he is damn good at Overwatch, and I think it'll be a very good stream. He's starting the Curtis S. Reed Scout Reservation season, and so he's going to be up in the area, and I'm excited to have him on the program. It'll also be the last day for Boosies for the school year, and so I'll be super jazzed about that. You did the thing we want that doesn't get you You did the thing we want that doesn't get you a cookie. If anything, you should give us a cookie for sticking around with even when you don't give us what we want.
He's not wrong.
Thank you, Nightwing. That's those apropos. I'm not gonna lie.
Son of a bitch!
Other than
Stop.
CD Projekt Red's involvement with hyping up that game, I'm not gonna lie. I looked at a lot of Microsoft's E3 presentation, and it was a lot of just the Jesus on the thing going da 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 da.
He jumped through the ceiling again. Dave, he jumped through the ceiling again.
This game's just lucky it's not Dynasty Warriors 9.
Give me that Sharpie. I have an arm.
We only need 6 more prismatic cores.
I'm sure we can find plenty of trouble to get into.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, especially because that one prismatic core is already not rendering unto Caesar.
Oh, hold on. How do I... Oh, I have quite the ways to... That looks like a really long chain. Just to get up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's try it. We got time. We need to be on the other side of this. So... Friend.
No.
Violet is friend, not food.
Violet is neither friend nor food. Now, I played 12 hours of it, thanks to you folks being so generous and so wonderful, and help for St. Jude's.
And also because you enjoy it that much.
And again, a million blessings upon Joe, who took the bullet of playing that game literally for 12 hours.
To be fair, after the first 3 hours, the game wasn't as bad.
No.
So you could say the last 9 hours of Dynasty Warriors 9.
Although the last 9 hours of Dynasty Warriors 9 was a lot of what you would expect and not a lot what you wanted.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
And so it I don't know, I was also kind of disappointed because Joe got to a point in one of the missions where he was just dominating the house on these people. And the game was just like, oh no, you have to retreat. He was killing everyone, and the game was like, go faster, retreat faster. But there was no enemies left around there. Like, the game really had no backup in case you just myrtleated everything.
Nice.
I know, by the way, folks, for the program, I got a call from Niemer Ford, and I am going to officially name drop them as our second hashtag official, unofficial hashtag sponsor of this particular program. And my car will be back in commission as of tomorrow morning.
Hurrah!
And thanks to it being under 100,000 miles and Ford discontinuing the Focus line because of so many issues, it's going to cost me $0.
Ford discontinued the Focus because nobody buys cars anymore, and that really annoys me.
Also,
Ford makes the Mustang and SUVs and trucks.
the Ford also discontinued the Focus because it seems like the electrical things, and this is a hint for you
Well, no, I mean,
and for anyone out there.
But like the next generation of Focus is being made in Europe. They're just not bringing them to the States
Well,
because we don't deserve good things.
No, we don't. But I will say, if you purchase a Ford Focus, any era of a Ford Focus, and you start having issues with your stereo, that's a forewarning of things that are coming to your engine right quick. As a heads up.
What the heck? Was this a one-way? I think this was one way to get. Oh no, let's see.
Oh God. Touch the big saw. What happens?
Is friend
His friend? We can't prove his friend or not.
until touchy. I'm gonna touch it.
Touch it.
I'm
Touch
gonna touch it.
Touch it.
I missed it.
It's our friend.
It didn't catch me. It's not a friend.
It tried to catch
I
it.
try again. It didn't catch me.
All right.
I just clipped through it.
All right. Maybe it's neutral.
Not a friend. Okay. Ow. Wait. This fucking game.
Saw his friend, not food. Nightwing, why do I keep looking behind me? You were closing tonight.
Audio logs.
Scientist who invented the freeways, of course, your mission leader and chief scientist, Dr. Julius Rodin. Did I ever tell you about him? It was the first man-made conference for all researchers around the world. Dust crisis. There were hundreds of people. And Julius just happened to sit next to me. He told me he liked my Robbie the Robot t-shirt. Then he cracked a crazy joke about robotics researchers and their armies of killer robots. He was outspoken, ambitious. I was like opposite. I felt like a geek hanging out with a rock star. But ever since that day, Julius was more than my clone. He was my friend.
Nope, that's not a place I can go.
Boo! I wanted to see you flung away by the giant saw blades.
Yeah, that would have gotten me up there. Instead, literally the only thing I can do is take a fast travel to go elsewhere. So I guess we're going to Kai's Crawler. This bleeping game. So Dave, I was putting some thought into next time that I have you over to stream,
Yeah.
the kind of shenanigans I could get you up to.
Yes.
I think you've shown interest in American Truck Simulator,
Yeah.
so I can plop you behind the wheel for that.
I'd happily play that. Well, I mean, I'd happily play that the same way that you had me play your very expensive Starship game that I definitely didn't crash your very expensive Starship into the moon about. Definitely didn't happen, and there's no way anyone could prove it because I definitely didn't close the game out when you came back in the room. And then I learned about auto saves.
This is Elite Dangerous. That's just an autosave. It's just done. But no, I have screw you money in American Truck Simulator, so that's fine.
I love that expression.
That's not the usual way I vocalize that expression, but
Oh, speaking of screw you money, I will be purchasing something for the home streaming because Savannah has started to really over-enjoy me laying out 2 chairs in the living room and putting the green screen over it. And I, in fact, after the last weekend Wednesday, had to wait until Thursday afternoon to put the green screen away because she really didn't want it to go away. And I can't have her liking that green screen too much because it ain't even mine. It is actually property of Geek for All, and I don't know that they would appreciate cat hair all over their green
Do
screen.
you have a command to bring up Geek for All? Is this just a core lying around?
Oh, please.
It's a core! It's a core! Yep, it's a core. Look at that core.
So, by the way, if you have not yet followed, on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook is the Geek for All group. Wonderful bunch of friends of mine. I love them dearly and their content. And thank you for everyone from the Weekend Wednesday crew that dropped by during their live stream. I know Joe and Amy really appreciated it. That the Garnted Cult showed up in numbers. What is that?
That's an audio log. Turn up the volume.
Oh. Again?
Yeah. It's a violent audio log. What's up, Penguin?
Why? Why does Violet have audio logs?
Do you not remember the violent audio logs that we picked up?
I'm trying to forget them. Penguin!
Audio logs by Violet. We picked up 4 out of 10.
No!
It wasn't originally called Trader's Gate. Victor gave it that name later as a warning, as a reminder to any core bots at the price of resistance. Yeah, all that stuff is fascinating, but like if it was subtitled when I picked it up, that'd be even better. Okay, so I'm up here. Where do I... Hold on. Is there...
It sounds like Claptrap speaking gibberish. You're not wrong.
You're not wrong. You are 100% not wrong. I need to get up there. I have no idea how.
Welcome, welcome, viewers. If you're looking here in the top left corner, you can see myself and Boaterbug.
And if you're looking in the top right corner, you can see me and Dave. If you look in the top left corner, that's open air and what I'm trying to get up to.
Yeah.
Left makes the L, Dave. You're not a director. Stop it.
I'm a director. I direct the things.
As a film director, stop it.
By the
Only I can make the hand motion.
So, by the way, when I saw you do that in the field,
Oh yeah.
in a moment of actual natural, there was a moment where you realized that I was trying so hard not to laugh about getting to see someone else doing that in the real world, because I'd seen a lot of people in my theater major doing it, and it makes sense. It's a sensible hand motion.
Yeah, for the record, it wasn't this. I kind of do it like this because I'm not composing a full frame, whatever, but getting just a sense of how it's moving.
Yeah.
But yes.
But it still tickles me absolutely pink that that the movies got that motion right.
If any entertainment medium is going to get it right, it's going to be the medium from which the gesture was born.
We can hope. We can hope. You screwed up, Sonic.
Hold on. What's that? What? The other? No, oh no, that's the way to get over there. That's not the way to get out. What the ever living poop? No, I don't want an audio log. Okay. Let's go for a different one. There's plenty to choose from.
Vladdy, thank you very much for coming on. I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Vladdy, thank you so much. Have a good night, man. I was about to say that part of the screen that shows the two of you is at the top right.
I know what I'm... You know. and stuff.
Well, we know, but do you know?
You both as well, says Vladdy. Or did you say boop or poop? Dealer's
Probably
choice.
Boop.
Dealer's choice. If you wish to imagine that we said poop.
Probably Bravo, Oscar Papa, but you know, either way.
I like
I
the
remember
game
climbing this one.
throws on the guitar,
Yeah, for no reason at all. Oh, hey Seth.
and just as quickly, I hate the fact that the robots just do that. By the by.
Let's see, we got a core out to our right, out this way. Oh, I remember trying to get one out there and failing at it for a while. So let's give it a go. Oh, you know what? I probably could have. Well, let me get up there again and try coasting with whatever flyer glider bot that Mac is a part of now.
If you are watching out there and you have not yet, now is a fantastic time to follow. It always lets me know that you're enjoying the content that we're putting on, or that you're just here to have a good time. We do shout outs. We do saying your Twitter and Twitch handles.
And we do.
I do the do that you do
Do I press
so
Y?
well.
I do not press Y. Ow. I have made a new crater. Oh, I would hold X. Okay, well that's good to know for the next time. I don't think I would have made it over here. Oh, that's quicksand.
So yes, I'm going to be spending some go to hell money because I had for Christmas gotten a bunch of Amazon gift cards, and I think I'm going to use the
Oh shit! No, get out! Ugh.
the smallish amount of money that I have from that to purchase the Elgato green screen.
Nice. Okay.
It's I don't know if you've seen it on product online, but it's a green screen that basically folds into itself, so it accordions up and
Okay.
accordions away.
May I ask how much that is? Because I have a recommendation as well.
It is $125.
I could possibly get you something that would save some money. So, have you seen the backdrops that I use? That I have like the black backdrop, the white one, whatever.
Yeah.
They're 5 foot by 7 foot, and they wrap up into a little like circle. They make those. One of them is reversible blue or green screen. They are $60.
Nice.
Get a $10 or $15 light stand clip and a $20 light stand, and 100. So one way or the other. I think that'd be a little bit cheaper, but a lot of it is, if you're willing to pay for the convenience of setup, then don't let me poo-poo upon that for you.
That might be the big reason, is because Claire is being so amenable to me expanding the streaming stuff at home. That will collapse very nicely into its own case.
Yep.
And
being self-contained is a really big thing.
Yeah.
The
it'll
kit
also
that
keep
I'm
it safe from
speaking
my
of-
cat.
I wasn't able to reach this before. Hooray!
J-Rad yells Bruce Almighty in chat. Not quite sure why, but love that movie. And Nightwing. Also give him Amazon's money and give the nice man a subscribe if you haven't already. Well, thank you, Nightwing. I really appreciate it.
Okay. Interesting. Nope. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh. Ooh.
Yeah, boy.
That gives me quite the boost off some of those, too. Yes!
Hell yeah.
There we go. I must have screwed around at this spot for like half an episode before. And all I needed was the glider to get across one of those gaps.
What quote did I say from Bruce Almighty? I'm not denying it, Penguin, but I would really like to.
It seems like the kind of thing I would do. But,
It does.
Oh God! It's a bomb.
I was about to
I
say,
forgot about the donut bombs.
who's our new friend there that looks
I
very...
remember when we found those things. We were not pleased. Oh, cool! We're getting yellow links for everything, except probably the floating thingy. But you know.
Penguin, please tell me what quote I said for that movie, because it's also a matter of remembering where material that I use came from, and Jim Carrey deserves credit.
No! Shoot the damn it! Ow. It wasn't quite in the right spot, and I was like, maybe I can just sit here while I... No, I gotta climb all that again. So yes, please, fill us in on Bruce Almighty, because I'm gonna be a few minutes figuring out how to get back up the thing!
Also, Penguin and anyone else who is watching out there in Twitch land, next weekend, Wednesday, we're having a special guest, GF Pyro Power, known to Penguin and I as Matt. And I would like it if the Gartic cult showed up in droves to get some of the push the payload chants going and all of that. But yeah, so make sure, Penguin, that your headset's all set up and ready. God, I have to buy another headset. Yep, I'll steal one from the store. That's what I'm gonna do.
Borrow.
Yes. What did I say? Borrow?
You spelled borrow oddly, but I knew what you meant.
Whee!
What the? My inventory was full. And when it said my inventory was full, it got rid of the little thing that would let me attach to the rail.
So why don't you get room in your inventory? It seems important. Like, critically important to that moment. No. No!
I want to see something.
No.
I want to see something. I'm not going to hurt you. Wow. I do feel dumber when I put these on. Okay, cool.
You should. You
Okay,
really should.
fine. I emotionally hurt you, but I wasn't going to physically hurt you.
Ah!
What the? Turn up to fast travel to that then? Where am I? Alright, I'll just go there. There's a dungeon over there that I can go into. The Violet will be there and I can inventory transfer. At least better be. I want Violet to be there. Violet's my friend.
Your friend.
Our friend. Oh, Pete's sake! There you are. Right? Yes. Wow. You're not hidden or anything. Jeebus. Can't see. Possibly 2 cores in here. I forgot to see which what we would need as far as
Friendos.
yeah. Bot chassis sees. Chassis. What is the plural of chassis? Is it just chassis? It's CHASSIS is how you spell chassis. Well, how would you pluralize that? I am dumbfounded right now.
Borrow and never return. Exactly.
I like the phrase borrow without the intent to return. Complicate it up just a little bit, and it works.
Okay, guys, let's go.
Stash transfer.
Yellow cores.
Okay. Well, as long as we're here, let's see what this dungeon's all about. Oh my gosh! Please tell me it's a combat one. Oh, but then I would have to go get. This Mac knows what he's doing.
That's so
Get
evil.
boned.
What's up, Fenian?
Woo! Benny, what's up?
The Haps is cores. We're getting them. We need them. And we need 6 more.
Yellow. What is up there? That is... Something's gonna break over there, and I don't know what it is. Oh, come on. Look at that.
Oh, it's one of those, no, it's Mega Man, never mind.
It's like, do you remember when he ran into the thing with like the reflective armor? This dungeon opened up way too early in the game to do that, but like I could see it being part of that. They're not doing anything, it's hilarious. Oh! Red. That's a switch. Right, switches. I forgot to be looking for switches. So I think we'll just go through it once, and then we can try this. Actually, honestly, we could probably do this with the time limit. Although I will need you to be on top of all this stuff for me.
Fenian, is this that game where you target your enemies based upon their color? Dave, I expected so much better from you. I mean...
Oh, that's one of those like rising bomb things. It wouldn't come up until... There's the yellow key. Got that. Red key. Or red thing. Red switch. That's what it's called.
Technically, yes, Fenian, you do target things based upon the their outside and their inside. So Flying Max seems to be better in combat than not
Well,
Flying
these
Max.
are all like level 8s or something. You know, level 10, the Shaw. Wolfmac would be able to do this just as well. Also, whatever the heck is on like that chain is really... Savage Salvager.
Blarg!
How are we doing on time? We still have like a minute and a half left. It's hilarious. Mac, what? Okay. So the door up there is open. We need to find 3 more switches. Ideally, we'd be able to get everything. Oh, blue.
And a blue one down to the left.
There.
Left. Nope, that's the light.
Yeah, there's a lot of lights around, but... Got that one already. Let's see if I can see more from up here. I wish it would stop the clock so that I would have the time, like, after I killed the things. Alright, I'm just gonna go through. We'll see what we get out of this. Alright, we get a core for yellow. And we're gonna get a core for having finished it. So whatever. We'll get a... I think we'll get both cores, so I'm not worried about getting the switches.
Blarg.
Purple Widowmaker. Oh, buddy. Da-da-da-da. I was about to grab my phone to hit that Zelda soundboard thing, and I realized, oh, it's doing the Twitch right now.
It's doing the Twitches. It's socialing the medias. It's tweeting the bops. It's tweeting the butts.
What?
It's facing the Widowmaker, so you are playing Overwatch. Not this week. Next week, though. Next week we are.
Sudden music change. Hooray!
So we just need 3 more. AKA the game that needs an SPC. Oh.
SPC.
Leatus in the chair. I did.
Latusa.
Ew! Leatus! Leatus. The Cradle. Higher combo count, increased multipliers for your rifle and lethal attacks. Make sure
Could you put some ketchup on this? That has too much taste for me.
I say it's got too much taste. I require a dumber of it. I require you to take this down a notch. I
do like going back through my stream highlights every now and then, and there's been some good ones.
I need a little bit
That's
more.
something we should do again sometime. Is also just like streaming while hanging out and doing the Perler Beat stuff.
Yes, I would definitely be up for that.
I mentioned American Truck Simulator, and even though I did it on my channel, I kind of want to sit you down to play Fear, just because I want to see you crap your pants some more.
I'd happily, especially if it's your chair, I'd happily do so.
Oh, okay, hold on. Wait a minute. I may not have thought this through 100%. Oh, dang it.
Dave craps his pants on my channel. Next video. Voter raises money for new gaming chair. I refuse.
Now accepting sponsorships for new chair.
I refuse.
My
to
Erotic has gone well, but they have no social media presence whatsoever. Oh, well, if you show us a picture, maybe we'll retweet it. Yeah, no, maybe look at what DX Racer is doing. That's what social media should be, you dumbasses. I like the chair, but come on. Brand a little bit here, will ya? Okay, it's not necessary to woohoo all the damn time. Wait a minute. I'm an idiot. I was putting an extra step into... God damn it.
There's quicksand there.
Cool, thank you. Where the hell am I? Am I in a beneficial place? Yep! I think I am. Hold on, where am I? Oh no, okay, I'm right where I made the jump from. Okay. Cool. Okay, here we go.
Woohoo all the damn time!
Yeah, no, I realized what I said.
Fed him. This steak is too medium. Take it back and make it well done.
I was about to take a bite of my sandwich. How dare you?
How dare you, Crawler, interrupt the official, unofficial hashtag sponsor, hashtag official sponsor of the Weekend Wednesday, crispy chicken sandwiches from Burger King.
Seth's attack is so weak.
Nightwing, in response to your "Where am I?" You are in the place that is the place where you are.
Cool. I had a story. Give me a second.
So Vigor
So
King finally caved. I know my vague yet specific threats would pay off.
In Diablo 1, there's the shrines that are in that game that all have different effects. And when you find a shrine, it'll be not random, but like, for instance, one that's called a Holy Shrine will do one thing, a Glimmering Shrine will do something else, etc. And the first one I ever ran into was a Holy Shrine. It just made so much sense to me. I just thought all shrines would say Holy Shrine and that they would all do similar stuff. And what the Holy Shrine does is that it teleports you. And it says, wherever you go, there you are. Hence the you are where you are kind of thing that made me connect. So I was really surprised. Like, I think even the second shrine that I found also just happened to be one of those. No! Oh, come on! I passed through the ring before I hit my dash. So it didn't give me an additional dash. I hate this game. Okay. This rock! So, like, when I finally made it into a shrine that did something different, I was just very confused. Up. Up. Jump. Jump. Dash. Woohoo!
Now let's make sure we don't take that woohoo into the context of The Sims either.
Yeah, no, I realized that when I first said you don't have to woohoo every time.
Listen, you're neighbors. You don't have to woohoo every time you're together.
At the apex, we jump, jump again, dash, and grab. We go for distance, coming down, jump, jump again, dash, and grab. And jump.
Oh,
Jump.
Fenian, would I
Good.
love to be able to do the money cheat?
Come on!
I would take that to no end to be able to just money cheat, own a streaming computer, and then
I love. But that's where you first go with money cheat.
Oh,
Is
yes.
a streaming PC.
it's because it's superfluous crap that I don't need. Because
Or do you?
I mean I want it real bad.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Well,
I need it.
I definitely don't need it. I don't need it.
Son of a bitch!
I need
If
it.
I don't have Max selected, he won't swap, even though I'm hitting X in midair. Obviously, I don't intend for Seth to do anything.
Instead, you get a very confused and befuddled Seth.
Seth going like, why are you jumping at the ground?
You're murdered.
If you're trying to fly, the point is to throw yourself at the ground and miss, and you're not doing a good job of missing right now.
I don't do that, boss. Better than my first purchase if I won the lottery. Imagine someone full suit of armor. I don't.
No, I hit it!
Fenian, I don't know why, but I picture you like winning the lottery and then literally like panning over the next moment you're at home in the full suit of armor, looking at yourself in the mirror and just nodding to yourself with that Cheshire Cat grin, just like, yep, life well lived. They
Okay,
can finally bury
do
me.
that. And now glide. Ah! I almost forgot. Let me see here. Aside from the responsible adult things of pay off my mortgage and such like that,
Oh yeah.
I would do a drivetrain swap because I love my car, but I wish it were electric. So I would pay for an electric drivetrain to be put into my Saturn Ion. Come on! I can make that friggin' jump. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes doing the same thing that I did first try last time.
Oh, no one tell CJ, but the Braves just beat the Mets 7-2. It's going to be a sour day in the Playmaker household. I got a message to you. I haven't talked to him in a while. The other reason I really want to get a streaming computer is that if you look, friendos, in the comment boxes for the stream, and by the way, that is meant for you to leave either jokes or things you would like to see for the channel. Either or will suffice. But
No, get out! Get
Bring it
out!
back!
Red, I need. No, I don't need red. Oh, whatever. I don't care if I'm on fire.
El fuego. One of our friendos and regulars, Fought the Law, has been asking me to play League of Legends with him for so long, and I just do not have the ability to play
Prismatic Gore!
Heck yeah!
God, I've only been trying for that one across for like literal hours from before I had the glider to actually enable it.
But yeah, Fought the Law has been waiting very patiently to get his chance. Can you keep going across to those?
To here?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Observe.
Noise. Speaking of random things that have just popped in my head, if you go now, ladies and gentlemen, and you purchase the Clerks soundtrack, you should check out track 2 on it. It's the first song on it. It's the Clerks theme. I've been listening to it every day on the ride to work, except for the day that I rode with with my administrator.
I could see that putting a cramp in that style.
We were listening to some rock theme guitar heavy bands.
There.
But lol, why would you do that to yourself? Also, go Jinx, JK.
Nice. I haven't played League in a very long time, but it is my wife's #1 game. She is very, very often playing. Like, if she's on her computer, she's going to get around to playing well. With very occasional exceptions. Like, she did a little bit of Papers, Please because we watched Jacksepticeye playing it. So it was like, oh yeah, let's get
Who's
out.
Jacksepticeye?
Let's Player.
Ah.
Okay, so we're on top now. So let's backtrack here.
Also, I am very excited to get to say this aloud without it being too much of a giveaway. Garnted Colt, get ready, because we're going to have some friendos from the Saratoga Comic-Con here on the program. You may recognize them from their Instagram and Le Fochbook page. Oh my God, there's the other core.
Yes! I've been seeing that one forever and I didn't know how to get to it. I almost just passed it.
Oh God.
So, Comic-Con friendos?
Yes. And their handle, Jack, the only man more Irish than me. Let me pull up Pastel Prints. It is two wonderful friendos, and they are going to. We're in talks to do a stream, and it's gonna be a little concepty because we're all gonna be doing characters, but we'll find a game that works with that, and then I know you, the Guardian Cult, will have a wonderful time with it. Is that all the cores on the
Yes.
on this particular? Interesting though that you
No,
haven't had.
but there's this prismatic core that might be part of House of Steel, but there's also some power cells here. So we're gonna see what that's all about.
I find it super interesting that you have not had a single storm.
There aren't storms in the cradle, only in shifting sands.
Okay.
So that would be why. Only shifting sands has the storms that shift the sands.
As my as one of my wonderful coworkers says, ask, answer.
Nice. Okay, so let me see here. So I think just we go here and then just take a sharp hello.
Oh God!
We take a sharp hello. Oh, it is Band of Three Merry Men.
Three Merry Dead Men. Notice they they bugged out because you went far enough away.
Yeah, awesome. There we go. Exceptional extracted orange core. Oh, more.
Big spicy robo spider.
Yeah, more or less. Ow. They're fire, so yes, they are spicy ones. I saw a meme recently that was like, cinnamon is the spicy of the fire, mint is the spicy of the ice, vinegar is the spicy of the water. Okay, so back this way. To the wall, or over the wall. Okay. Is there a high thing for me to cruise? Okay, a side. God damn it. I need to climb that thing somehow. I don't want to. I don't know how to. It's just being dumb.
Is minty just cold spicy, or is spicy just hot minty? The world may never know.
Oh, good, they did make it. I'm probably gonna get radiation over this because it's not the way they want me to go. Whoa. That was nearly something.
When you don't prepare your materials, and the player goes that place.
You're pulling Mirror's Edge and just walk up the crane. No! Oh! Ah! Ooh! Ah! Ooh! Ooh! Ee. Ah, ah. Okay.
Woo!
Who gets vertigo? I do. Ah. Okay.
What a bunch of shitbags.
Yeah. Hold on. So, that right over my helmet right there. I think that's the
Entrance.
yeah, that's the entrance to that thing, and there's some power cores around. So I need to get back to that. Oh, but this is dirt. Took him a little bit, but yeah, Max got me. Oh, I see one flashing over here. I see a power cell. This is fun. I kind of like this hang gliding thing. It's reminding me of like the parachute thing in Assassin's Creed 2. I wish I could look down to see it better.
Join us next week on
This is gonna hurt.
Fendian Ponders.
Oh, good. Okay.
Join us next week on Fendian Ponders Existence with the big question, me lads: too many or not enough?
Glide for 20 contiguous seconds using a flyer frame.
Nice.
Sweet. Okay, so this needs one more power cell, and there is one more.
I'll be up there. But first, you can get back.
Oi, my son, I have an important question for you. Ass kickings. Can you have too many or not enough?
Pops, I'll be with you in a sec.
There's truly a question to be asked in our days and now.
It's a common core. Yeah, we made that joke already. We literally did. I titled an episode Common Core.
If you haven't watched that episode on YouTube, by the way, I heavily recommend it, because I think that I made some very good points about Common Core education.
Did you?
And if you disagree with me,
I don't
get a job.
I don't think you did. I just think you went for the cheap joke. I mean, not that I mind the cheap joke, but
They'll have to watch the episode to find out.
tricky. Nope, nope, nope. No! Stop stopping and start going. No, that's not. You're the worst. You're the worst. Where am I?
Hey!
Cool, that's fine. Where's this last? There's another beep booper around here somewhere. No. No, it's definitely up top there. Okay. Blast! Upsy daisy, upsy daisy.
Ah! Daddy, I don't like this game when you're into your cups. Oh, God. I watched a lot of people learn to do that, and then I watched a lot of people practice it, and then I watched a lot of people get very drunk and not be able to do it. It's...
I did learn it a long time ago. You know, like before Pitch Perfect, because it was a thing before then. That just popularized it. I knew it for all of like one day. Okay, so it's behind me. But where? It is somewhere along this y-axis. There is another...
One of them there battery.
Another battery. And I can't like set a waypoint on it that would give me any sort of elevation data. Like, for all I know, it's hiding in like one of these rocks that a gorilla can punch, that Duncan can punch.
I'll get as one as I drunk be. Fenian trying to help out by letting us know the battery's actually unlocked.
Cool. Wouldn't surprise me. Not with Seth. No, stun him. Yeah. I don't think Mac's gonna stun him. I think he's gonna impale him with a big F-off laser. Bonk.
Select crew. Mac and Duncan. Okay. Now we're going to go back a little bit. There's
Is
some
Duncan
rot
in his
thickenings.
tank body? Okay, yeah.
Reasonable question.
Because I was gonna say, how mad would you have gotten if?
He was just be shot. I thought those need to be punched.
David,
What?
I'm getting into that emotional state known as ReCore.
Yeah.
Where's this stupid flipping battery? It's not. Okay, hold on. So let's go back up to where that flyer launch was. Let's see if that can help somehow. Where was it? Son of a crap. I hate everything right now. There's a battery here. It will be mine.
I'm afraid Border's getting cornery.
Oh my God, that! Congratulations, you just named an episode.
Congratulations, Fenian. You have once again managed to put words together that have amused me beyond, well, words.
Okay, hold on. So if I follow this up, let's just use this and get a lot of pipe. Then we'll turn around. Oh my God, your turning radius is god awful in this thing. Okay. So that is not the way to go. So let's hop right there. Skip to my toodaloo.
Oh, good. Dan just texted us. Tyler Blevins, also famously known as Ninja, is getting his own book deal.
It doesn't surprise me. Oh, some crap. I don't have. Dave, I hate everything. Okay, let's jump up on top of one of these things again and go for a nice long glide. Let's go up this one this time. No. Yeah, it's a book deal is not validation. Anyone can write a damn book. It's, if you've seen some of the shit that's been on my store shelves, oh, just die. Damn it, I want you to fall into quicksand. I have to deal with this! And it's just the same music.
Oh, and before the end of the summer, speaking of repetitive music, we will be doing at least one episode of Twitch Sings.
Nice.
Um,
That was fun last time. I thank Steph again for putting up with us.
welcome, Shane Viegel. I know your pain. I'm stuck in a dungeon.
Oh,
You gotta like that when a game presents you with enough of a challenge, though, that you're willing to stick it out. You know what I mean?
hey, shut up. This game is awful.
Oh, Fenian, I
I'm just
wrote
trying
a
to
book.
find. There's a thing here.
Fenian, I wrote a book. It only sold well because people wanted to burn.
I wrote a book. It's not published through Amazon, but it has the extended distribution, so it's on my store shelves. I don't see the pulsing green thingy. Somewhere around here, is a battery, and I can't look around when I'm gliding. Oh my god, this half-assed game. This game could be so good if it was full-assed, but it is half-assed, and it shows.
I went to bed, just got home from work, and about to go take on a dungeon again and see what I missed. Not a bad strategy.
Sleeping on it is definitely a good thing to try if you're just banging your head up against
Oh
the
yeah,
wall.
and especially with these ones, it definitely appears every time we've had trouble with it, when we come back at it with fresh eyes, it always goes way better.
Well, that's part of it, but it's also where is this goddamn power cell? It's also like right now we have more tools available to us, but because of the artificial limit being imposed on not being able to bring all our bots with us, I need to go back, swap for Seth again. I'm on the wrong side of the pipe, so I need to do this simple ass jumping puzzle because hey, you know what you should be able to do when you get to the other side of this platforming? Hit a button, open a door, so you don't have to do the annoying platforming every time. But no!
League of Reaper, you can get to the top of the cliff behind you. Thank you, League of Reaper.
I will do so when I... No, let go. Violet, you're a friend. I don't need Duncan right now.
Okay, Violet, let's go.
Shane Viegel says, I'm just at the beginning of the game, in the dungeon where the compactor shredder, and I find the keybot, the one I kill, and it spawns. Keybot just floats there like a dumbass. That's, yeah.
We have definitely had this game glitch on us. So we've been playing this game for the most part over at youtube.com/voterbug. Dave, if you would be so kind as to have Nightbot drop that link in there. So I've been doing it as a Let's Play on my channel, but what we're doing right now is just gathering prismatic cores because in order to enter the final dungeons, you need to have 35 cores or 30 cores, and at the time we only had 18. So we did a stream to get up to that point, and now we realize, oh, to totally finish it, we're going to need 45. I literally
alert.
only need...
For you there.
I'm saying nothing about the nature of the final dungeons, just these are the requirements of them. Okay, so this... We're saying getting up onto that cliff. We can try it.
Shane Beagle, if you have not already, this is also a good time to maybe hit that heart in the top left corner there. Always helps my brand and my channel here.
My brand!
My brand!
Sorry, obligatory.
We're also playing here at the Insane Game Studio, and so if you do follow, now you'll get a fun cinematic and a thing as opposed to just watching my I got you, bro. I know the struggle as well. LOL. I know. I
didn't switch to the right bot. Give me a second. I gotta do this. I gotta switch. I gotta get Seth in here with the fire bot. Then I go over here. Then I do the jump, and then I grab him. Hooray. That's not how to do it. Is this the clip you were talking about? Like up here being able to get up there? I believe so. I think I'm gonna start taking rad damage pretty soon. Which is decidedly not rad. Yep, there it is. Which is basically saying, no, we don't want you to go that way. Figure out a different way. Even though that way would work, but we don't want you to do it that way. Whatever that black piss stain on the ground is, that's where the power cell is. If I stand on this...
Hey! Thank you very much for the follow.
Yeah, this poo stain.
Hey,
this is exactly where
could
it says
there be some sort of...
Oh!
What? You have to ground pat the stump? Oh, he has to dig it up.
Yes. Damn it, I'm on the wrong side.
Yep. You need the dog body to dig up, and now that makes total sense as to why we've walked past it over 1.5 billion times, and absolutely nothing has happened. Because I bet it's hurting Max, though, being in the floater.
Being like, it's right there! Hold on, what was the core pun that Fanny came up with for? There was a really good core pun for how I am right now, and it was back here a little bit.
Fenian Cornery.
Corner. Yeah. Core swapping.
Mac. Yeah. Yeah. Very nice. Shane, I've made sure to follow you as well, and I look forward to seeing your stuff. If you want to plug yourself on chat here,
Yeah, by all means,
definitely,
go for it.
definitely, since
Feel free to drop links.
you've joined in. Friendos of the Garnted Cult, if you haven't already. Shane Beagle seems like a wonderful friendo, and so you should follow at their channel. Help spread them good Twitch vibes and them feels.
All right, here we go.
Mixer.com/Shane Beagle. Very nice.
Are you going to notice it on your own? No, that's fine.
Take a look, buddy.
Max really like, I know where it is. I've seen it. It's been here.
Matt, I found a dig site. You've been there the entire time! Give me green.
Although, this dungeon does lead us to the last prismatic core.
Yeah, stop it.
Very nice, very nice. Well, thank you for chilling here. We always really appreciate it.
Reeser.com. Oh, cool. I don't know how you've done it, but you've done it. Oh, my fucking God. Oh, my Jesus Christ in heaven. There's a core sitting outside the dungeon. Ah. Dave?
Oh, look! You have all the friends required to do that. This here tasker. No! That's not where that goes. Although, and I realized that we kind of glossed over it because we were very distracted, but welcome League at Reaper.
Yes, hello?
Hope you're doing well.
I'm looking everywhere but the camera. I'm looking at the microphone. I'm looking at the TV where we're monitoring the stream.
I forget who it was that noticed that when I'm streaming at home, I'm looking at my reflection of me every time, and then when I'm here, I always look at the Blue Yeti. In my defense, though, when the DAM 314 channel started, there wasn't camera.
Yeah.
So it was this was
you
our
talking to
quickest connection to talking to the viewer.
I will sometimes look at the camera when I'm streaming from my PC because it's right there, right in front of me. But often I will also look at my OBS window, so like where I'm monitoring what my chat looks like, which is good because sometimes I accidentally hit the number pad and switch to a different scene. Whoopsie.
So
this is a 15-minute dungeon time limit. Well, that doesn't sound like a dungeon.
Shane Beagle, do you mind if we call you Shane or Beagle or SH? Or because I'll have no problem to keep saying Shane Beagle. I just hope you don't mind. Here at DAM 314,
Sierra Victor, whatever.
I play a lot of Overwatch these days, but a multitude of games on the Switch, the Xbox One, and the PS4. And then Boater, whose channel I dropped links to in chat just a moment ago. Shane is fine. Thank you. I play, a lot of console games. I like to play with the viewers. I like to take viewer suggestions. And then Boater is a PC gamer at heart and a console gamer because it's fun to hang out with friends.
Yeah, I'm primarily a PC gamer, and retro games specifically, like whatever I played growing up, is the kind of stuff that I'll enjoy playing on my channel. So I am primarily a Let's Player, doing pre-recorded Let's Plays on my YouTube channel. Not that I don't stream, I certainly do that as well, but my primary outlet is on YouTube, whereas Dave is primarily a streamer over here. So how?
If you look
Okay,
at
there are two
if you
things.
look at past VODs, and I will say I discretion you watching the VOD from yesterday before the first 20 minutes because I was having technical issues with my Xbox One at home. But if you do choose to watch that, you can see a lot of the stuff that I do when it's not the weekend Wednesday. Every single Wednesday, you are guaranteed after 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or Eastern Daylight Time to see me here at the Insane Game Studio with various guests. Voter is one of them that is on often, and I'm very glad to have you on.
Thanks. I can't shoot a thing. I don't know where to go.
God! Shane just got an Elite controller, and I'm very
Nice.
jealous.
Nice.
The store I do work for, and the store that does sponsor my streams in part, does in fact have an Elite controller that is to lending, and I'm not allowed to use it because.
Oh my God! There's just use console. Get bent. Oh. Okay.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's neat. I see. Okay, cool. Because I knew I had a close one and a far one. They just aligned. Okay, cool. I'm so glad I wasted 3 minutes. What the heck?
No.
No, this is an earlier one. The only required one for this is Seth.
Tracks.
Nah, dig in.
No,
Back
don't.
to- Take a look around.
No! No! X for use console, you dope!
Floaty bot, yes, Shane. That's
Yeah,
that's what my gesture.
Yeah, the flyer bot. But I mean, I could switch for it, but this dungeon is intended to be a pre-flyer bot one, so I shouldn't need it. And I also don't think that I'll get the extra distance because it's all on the same plane. It's not at a drop.
Is that a thing? The fact
Yeah.
that one of them is blue and one of them is red, you need to.
So I think that
Turn
I'm
it
going
over.
to get power cells as I go through that door. I'm going to swap Mac for...
What's up, Violet?
We're going to put him back in a glider bot, but I don't think it's going to work.
Nightwing. The laser makes hurts. Don't touch the hurts.
Okay, did he spell Hertz H-U-R-T-S
Yes.
or H-E-R-T-S?
No, it's H-U-R-T-S.
Okay, well, still.
Nah,
Okay, if I dash first, I might have it.
So close!
Because I didn't dash before grabbing because... Time for Floaty Bot.
Oh, and Shane, I don't know if you realized, but you have now become a member of what is called the Garnted Cult.
Do you want to give him background on that, or just be like, nope, you're inducted now,
Oh.
and the rituals start every Wednesday night at 9.
Yes, Wednesday night at 9. We gather, we tell bad jokes.
And we worship our Dark Lord.
Well, I mean, we
Okay,
worship
we
a lot of
worship-
things.
What the heck? Okay, okay.
We don't necessarily
Instant
pay.
extract. Sweet, give me
We don't
that.
necessarily pay fealty to any one individual or organization.
They're just, they can't, hold on. What's
Don't
going
touch
on
the
here?
heresy.
Shit. Come on. Okay, cool, got that one. They're just boogieing me.
Do we still chant pants on your head? Wow, that's a reference to
Okay.
to a
Cool.
time long ago. You know, one day I'll bring that back. One day I'll bring that back.
So Shane, you saw when it said connected via Copilot. I find it to be really frustrating to. Okay, you're with me. Excuse me. Switch my gun colors when there's so many other things to keep track of. The Xbox One has an accessibility feature called Copilot, where you can use 2 separate controllers, and it acts as though it's 1 controller's worth of input. So I am doing all the moving and the shooting and the jumpy and the blah blah blah, but Dave here is managing my gun switching. Oh, for Pete's sake,
What?
it's a timer.
Oh. Well, there is chanting. Nightwing, you're not wrong. And chanting of God of Boy and Spider is Murder are both very popular here on the channel.
No, you son of a crap! Okay, that's the best way to reset to the other side, is just take a flying leap.
I'll DM Call of Cthulhu when I'm in New York. I'll play. I'm in.
No! David's being dumb!
It is. It is.
Nope, this isn't gonna work. Nope. And I wasn't confident with my platforming. Alright, cool. Take a drop, try it again. Yeet! There.
Woo!
Screw these spiders. Oh, oh, you too. You too. Oh, yeah, sure, just bounce off the crap. Okay, who's that? Make Mac do the work. Mac's actually, like, good at... Oh, so very clearly we're not getting whatever the time limit is here. Because we've just been stumbling around like... Brrr. Ow. Ow. I don't really... Okay. Okay. Gonna kill every MFer in the room. Wow. Or they're gonna one-shot me. I mean, that's fine, too. That's acceptable.
Nightwing, hooray! You got past the zap wall.
Don't... Ow. Ow. Wow, they got a big shooter over that way.
Oh, because it's level 25.
Okay, okay. Can I like? I was trying to back up through the door. Okay.
And now zap walls and lasers.
Ow. So Mac is down.
Oh, there's also a lot of them things in there.
Yeah, there are. Look, can you focus on one? Don't. one of the big things. Don't do it with the little security bots. Oh, wow. And I lost my combo. Because I was hoping to rack up a 10 combo, and, what the heck? That's crazy.
Switch to Mac.
I'm on Mac. He keeps...
Hey, you've got Seth out there.
No wonder he keeps dying. Okay, where... I see you. I should be able to extract him right now. What the heck?
Fenian saying this is still going better than his last D&D session.
It sounds like the stuff legends are made of. Said session. Screw you, buddy. Alright, where are we? Cool. Junk. And with 2 minutes left to go, and I haven't been looking for switches, and who knows where the yellow key is,
What's up, Fought the Law?
we'll just complete
Just
this thing and
upgraded
get a
the
core.
setup again. I have a dedicated Twitch and music monitor now.
Nice!
Nice!
Dude,
And
I have 3 monitors, and it is clearly the best. Like, that's one thing, like, I know, like, you want to do stream PC, whatever, but I'm like, you need to get a second monitor for it.
True. Fenian, our cleric, and I got us kicked out of 2 cities. Yeah, that's
So far.
2 cities. So far. Welcome to the stream, Fought the Law. Good to see you. Hope all's well.
Yeah, see, that made that one no problem. Oh, son of a...
Please do. I would love to see it.
See what?
Fought the Law talking about his setup. Because last week, when I was playing PUBG, Fought the Law sent me a photo of his watching of my stream,
Nice.
and it made me feel all warm and fuzzy on the inside.
Yay! That is always kind of nice to see. Like, when you post a picture of you hosting me here in the store, it gives me the warm fuzzies. Ooh, that was close. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Good.
God,
Ooh,
that's
wow.
amazing!
Wow. Okay, made it through that.
Oh, and look, we're live. On his setup.
Oh my god. That isn't multiple monitors. That is a command center. That is amazing, dude. That's awesome. Okay, hurry up. Give me something to shoot while I keep this combo. Damn it.
And by the way, if you too wish to show off your streaming setup, you can send it at Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. If you want to link it here that everyone else can see it, that's also cool. But
Obviously, just make sure that there's nothing inappropriate on your monitors. Oh, I was wondering why they weren't bothering me. They were beating the crud out of Seth. Yeah, they're level 20. 20s.
So
It's
this
a good
dungeon
sized
doesn't
dungeon.
seem
Yeah.
as
I thought it was a simpler dungeon, but apparently not. Well, I mean, among other things, those big things that we were fighting, those were flyer bots. And yeah, these are level. This guy's a level 22. Where'd the other one go? There you are.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more. Give me a good dash, dang it! Stop hitting stuff! Oh my god, I hate this game. Just stop healing yourself. Stop being a jerk like that. Just ran out of time. Well. Oh my god.
I like that
He's just been standing there.
Yeah, he's like patiently waiting to get your full and undivided attention.
Oh my god. Instant extract. Give me that, big buddy. Any more? Yep, there's more. No, stop all y'all with the fire. And max that again. So while Mac is recovering, we can bring in Duncan to do Jack all. Please kill him. Thank you.
League Reaper. If you keep this up, you'll whack up the whole factory.
Nothing's doing damage.
I mean, he's not wrong. If you just keep this up, not only will you wake everyone up, but you'll put so many holes in the factory that it won't even matter.
This thing's a level 26 and just like sitting there tanking everything. Oh, get bent, you little flying bastards. You, die. Cool. Red, I got it.
Oh, God. Fenian taking the term a good dash and dropping a picture of Sonic in chat.
Good, good.
You're a bad man, Fenian. You're a very, very bad man.
Hooray!
And welcome, viewers, to this co-jointed stream of Boterbug and DAM314. Now's the perfect time for you to follow here at DAM314. Always helps.
You can also subscribe if you're so inclined. Remember that if you have an Amazon Prime membership, they give you a free subscription to anyone on Twitch. So go ahead and do that. Use Amazon's money. They have plenty to spare.
And if you don't use it here at DAM314 and help sponsor the Weekend Wednesday, cannot recommend enough that you use it somewhere around here, because Amazon doesn't need any more money just laying around. They've got plenty.
Yeah, I do think this required a flight about, even though it didn't necessarily say it. So bizarre. Every time
Oh,
I
Finian
look
dropping another.
around. What?
Please!
I haven't been a brony in so long. It was a gratifying time in my life.
Mods are asleep. Postponies. Oh, Luke tagged me in a post.
Oh, okay. On to the last part of the dungeon. Is it another big thing, or does this just lead me right to the end with another prismatic core? Not like I need to find more at this point, but let's just finish the dungeon.
Thank you so much, Luke. I really appreciate the post. That's really nice of you to say. Mhm. I have really good friends. I'm very lucky.
I like your friends too.
I love the Garnted cult.
That's the yellow key! Hooray! No, that wasn't the yellow key. Damn it!
I'm gonna cry when I'm driving home. And not just because I have to refill Claire's gas tank, because I owe her a lot of money after the fiasco with the car this week.
Oh boy! It's time for a dungeon! Or it's time for a boss battle.
How were you supposed to do this in 15 minutes? Oh, because it's just the boss now. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
What's the level on that
Oh,
thing? 30. Cool. I will need attention on gun colors. So, like, I want to get this guy over
Shane,
here.
thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for finding us through the game on Twitch. Enjoy. Let's see, you're on the way out.
For
I'll
your
figure
to
out-
search
cool.
your own dungeons.
Awesome. I wish you the very best of luck. I hope things go well. Dave, I need yellow. Thank you, sir. Mac, just keep using your super blah blah blah. Whoa.
Boss battle? Then why do I hear Red Baron by Sabaton?
Hurry up, don't, no, help, no, damn it. You son of a bitch, don't you dare. Oh, you cocksucker. You gigantic piece of donkey shit. Damn it.
How is this dungeon that level? Like,
Okay, I do need assistance on this. Alright, cool. Wow. Oh my god. They just... Oh, I was going to use insensitive wording. They were unkind to Matt, let me just say. I try my best not to use the wording that came to mind first. Oh, well, Duncan's dead, but Mac is back! Oh my god, level 28? What the dude?
R.I.P.
Yeah, right? Holy balls.
Falling Gaiva.
Oh my god, these things keep healing them too. This is not helping. What are you, little pump thing? Get out. Alright, cool. Mac's dead. Bringing in Duncan again. Bringing in the understudy. Duncan, let's be honest. You are the understudy.
So the boss says to Boater,
Ah! Keep coming up to full health every time I come back too. Get! Fine, just take me. Make me yours. I took that cycle off. Okay.
one of my students fell the other day, by the way, and he just cross-armed and just accepted the ground as coming to him. And it was way worse than it needed to be because he did that. But he just T-posed and fell on the ground. It was like he gave up. He was like, "Well, this is where I die."
I've always wanted to go with Grace. Ow. I can't do this with all the little fuckers. Oh my god, I want Wolfmat in here. No, that one. Oh my god! We're gonna do this, but this is rough. You know, it's a full reset too each time that I die. So I gotta kill all these little things over again. This is like facing that damn metal thing. That encounter again and again and again, half an episode.
The sentiments are being echoed of the "How about I do it anyway?"
And like, if the trouble is that yellow, even without the extra things, yellow can heal itself. So I can't just like I need to be able to focus one, and that's just not happening. Can I please work up a high enough combo for instant extract? Come on, get that combo up to 10. Damn it! I don't understand what makes the combo like why sometimes it'll increment and sometimes it won't. There is no rhyme or reason to it. It's such a frustrating piece of game design. No, I didn't want to hit that one. I want to hit this one, the one I've been working on, the one I've been trying to weaken the entire time. Who is probably healing right now. Yep, he sure is. God.
Sure did.
Yeah, because there's more of the healing shit in the air.
Benny, you need a combo expert? I know just the man. Opens up phone. Get me TJ from Killer Instinct.
Do you give me some of those snacks that turn your fingertips into like witch fingers? It's a different kind of combo show. No, God. If I could kill one of these, I would have such an easier time. Now my nose is itchy.
A+ joke game, everyone, tonight, by the way. Pulls out Animar MTG deck. Oh, are we not comboing? My bad. Let's get away.
But, Matt! You just got out here! Ow. I need to be able to switch Matt for his wolf body. Sad. Fuck sad. Well, thanks for the targetable shit in the air that does me no good.
You got that shield down?
Yeah, that doesn't matter though. I mean, you know, I got the shield down of the person that I wasn't aiming at. Oh my god, Duncan died before I even had a chance for Mac to revive again. What the hell? He's dead now too! Piss off! You can just stay out there and get shot.
Wow,
That's your
that
best
big
out.
and tank really does mess up the field.
No! Stop healing it! No, don't get stuck on the wall, you stupid bitch! I apologize for my language. It's impossible to focus something.
We got all the cores we need
I know.
without this dungeon.
This dungeon is getting beaten tonight. It's happening. This is gonna happen. I can do it. But like, not this time. Or, I guess. Well, thanks for your effect attack. So stop spawning these things in the air.
Shall I break out the dungeon beating belt, sir?
What are you? You're not dead, Duncan. What are you doing? Or not Duncan, Seth. Move! Use your stupid dash and get out of the fucking way! And like, I can extract, but I'm not gonna have the time to actually extract the thing because I'm getting attacked by everything else. No! No! Like, if I can work up a combo. Yes, actually, no. Keep giving me little flying things because they can get my combo meter up. There, got one.
All right. Woo! There goes one.
Okay. See? Not so bad. Ow! Hold on, I'm just gonna wander around and get health first.
Oh yeah.
Oh! What the? What stairs. I'm sitting here about to have a dang nap after all that.
Yeet, says Fought the Law. Yeet indeed, sir.
Oh, what have I missed in chat? What was the YouTube one?
The this.
Oh.
Alrighty, so we have collected
Shall I break out the dungeon beatings? Help, sir.
46 prismatic cores, putting us one over our required to finish the game.
Destruction!
And 'tis 11:30, and a long work day coming ahead for me. And so after you open this, it'll be a good stopping point.
I agree.
Um,
That was a satisfying end as well. That wasn't just in some cheapo whatever. That was on a good climactic. F this.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please make sure to keep in mind that next weekend, Wednesday, we will be joined by some other in-studio special guests to do another
Maybe I'll stop
all-play
manspreading for the camera.
Overwatch. Make sure that if you have Xbox Live and a copy of Overwatch, that you join in on the fun. DAM314 here on Twitch and DAM314 on Xbox Live. Thank you very much, Boder, for being on and for doing this with
Thank
me.
you for having me on. At some point, we'll have to actually get to my place and record the last few proper episodes.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get there.
And thank you very much to everyone who has subscribed, donated, followed. You guys are wonderful. It's always really appreciated.
Fenian, we're right there with you. And I do want to give a special shout out to Shane as the newest member of the Garnted Cult.
Yes.
Thanks for finding us through probably just looking for people playing ReCore on Twitch. But one way or the other, you found us, and I think you enjoyed yourselves, and we enjoyed having you here too. I'm still looking at the mic.
But as there is only 30 minutes left on this Wednesday, as I say
Yeah, it
on a
definitely
lot of
didn't say that
programs,
definitely didn't say that it needed the flyer by the BS.
the weekend Wednesday has come to a close. We thank you all so much for being here, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Sunday morning streams are back online. If you enjoy watching me play PS4 games, typically very early in the morning and rather quietly, definitely a stream for you. And if not, we'll see you next Wednesday for more Overwatch, getting some loot boxes, creaming some people in competitive. We look forward to seeing you there. Have a wonderful time, and make sure to follow at any way that you can search Boderbug, and if it exists as a social media, he is on it.
Oh my god. Can I tell a dog story before we're done?
Sure.
So last summer, Ronan, my Doberman Shepherd mix, got so excited at something out the window, or so agitated at something out the window, that the window was open, and he jumped.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say he jumped through the window, because he didn't pass through the window, but he went far enough into it that he knocked the screen out.
Yeah.
My wife just sent me a picture of him knocking out the screen door to the backyard. Quote, so Ronan decided he was done with the screen door and ran headfirst into it. He does not respect doors like his sister.
Naughty doggos to end the weekend Wednesday this week.
He's a good doggo. He just doesn't understand that screen door thing is actually a thing that would hinder progress. And it wasn't in super type, but yeah, he just...
Have a good night, Fought the Law. And also a wonderful evening to you, Fenian. And I know that League at Reaper and Nightwing, you guys are both also out there listening. So have a wonderful evening, and we will see you guys next time. Good night.